Hi guys, welcome back to another video. Today we did more of an everyday look based on my foundation routine, how I did my brows, lashes, liner. I explained it all to you guys, so definitely keep on watching. Make sure you subscribe to my channel for more videos. We have videos coming every week. And give this video a thumbs up and leave me comments down below about what you guys want to see next. So let's go ahead and get into this video. Okay guys, so let's get right into this video. I already moisturized and prepped my skin, and today I used the Origins Ginseng Moisturizer, and I also used the Smashbox Primerizer as well as MAC Strobe Cream. And I just started using strobe cream, and I just really love that it makes the skin look so healthy and glowy whether you're wearing makeup or not. So it's kind of become an essential for me in my kit. And then I'm going to go in with the Lancome Ultra Wear Foundation today, and this is basically going to be a flawless foundation routine and just some lashes, and we'll probably do a wing liner. So I'm going to go ahead and start going in with my foundation. Okay, so then I'm going to go in with my Tarte Shape Tape. I've been using this concealer for about a year, and I just haven't been able to get enough of it. I love it so much. It's really full coverage, you guys already know. But I really like to go in, and the main thing I use this for is for highlighting my under eyes. I just really love that look, so. But this one just always blends out so easily. Whenever I use this on clients or on myself, there's never a day where it doesn't look good. Just another tip for you guys too, if you let your concealer sit on your face for a second before you start blending it in, it actually applies more full coverage. So if there's a day that you're wanting more coverage, try that technique out. I'm just blending everything in right now. That's kind of the main step to having like a flawless foundation routine, is blend until your arm's gonna fall off. Like, just keep pressing it into the skin. So then it really looks like skin. Okay guys, so then I'm just going to go in with my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, and I'm going to use this as a contour color, or I guess more of a bronzy color, but I'm just going to go on my cheekbones, and down the sides of my nose, like that. And then I'm going to take this It Cosmetics brush and just blend that out. And then I always like to go back over it with my beauty blender just to really make sure that that's all blended, because we don't want any harsh lines. Definitely kind of going back in with that. You see that helps a lot. And go ahead and give this video a thumbs up and leave in the comments down below what you guys would like to see from me next. Definitely open to whatever you guys want to see. And then same thing with the nose contour. After I blend the contour out with the It Cosmetics brush a little bit, I go back in with the beauty blender and just do a little extra blending because we don't want it to look too harsh. And I actually don't cream contour my temples. I just kind of leave that for the powder, but sometimes I go kind of just right here, but I don't really do anything up here with the cream. Alright. Okay guys, so I'm back and I have my contour and highlight all blended out, so we're about to start baking. And first I'm just going to take this smaller It Cosmetics brush and just set the concealer that I put on my eyelids so that doesn't crease. Just like that. And then I'm going to go in and bake, but I'm first going to place a lighter layer and start tapping my under eye, and this is going to set the makeup before we start baking so that when we start baking it won't wipe away any of the product. So I'm just setting those spots, and then I'll go in with a little bit more for baking. And I kind of like to just take the powder and start pressing it into the skin like this. I just really think it helps it look so smooth. Pressing it with the beauty blender instead of going straight in with a brush. Now I'm going to take a brush, I think this is a Morphe brush, and I'm just going to tap some powder on my forehead and then start to do sideways motions to blend it out. So that way I'm kind of setting it first and then wiping away the extra. You don't want to take the powder and just go straight in and start going like this. It's going to move the product that, you know, you just applied, your foundation and everything. So, and then I do take a big fluffy brush like this when I'm setting the rest of my face and just kind of lightly go over that. Like that. And set the neck as well, because you don't want to, you want your neck and your face to be completely blended without any harsh lines. If you don't set it, it can wipe away just like your face makeup. Okay guys, I'm back, so we're going to go ahead and take a Morphe brush, just kind of a smaller but still fluffy brush, and go ahead and start wiping away the bake. And for those who don't know, the purpose of doing all this white powder and baking is because it warms up the makeup onto your skin and just helps it last all day. So it just really, is kind of essential for if you're doing any kind of full face look. And as I said before, definitely leave in the comments down below any requests you guys want to see, or any, you know, things that you struggle with that you want me to go over, and I'll be happy to make a video about it. I'm going to go in with this Smashbox contour palette. It looks like this. And I'm going to go just with this middle shade and this shade right here. This is more of a contour color if it has the cooler undertone. And this one with the warmer undertones more for bronzing. I mainly go for a bronzing type color, but I do contour a little. So let's go ahead and with both of those. Again, taking this big fluffy brush and doing the face. And I do want to touch on this as well. When people come into Ulta and they're really confused about contouring and not even really know where to contour, I wanted to just kind of touch on, you know, the places. So when you highlight, you want to highlight more the middle of your face, and then when you contour, you're creating shadow on the outside of your face. Meaning, I'm contouring the outside areas of my forehead while leaving the center light. Same thing with my cheeks and jawline and everything. You want the contour to be on the outside to give a shadow, and that's just going to add more dimension to your face, and then the highlight to be on the inside. But I do like to kind of take the same brush and go over the highlight just so it doesn't look too crazy, but this looks more where you can still see the shadow, but it's still more even. So basically when I'm contouring my forehead, I just go on the sides of the temple and then right at the top right here. That's just going to shrink and bring it in. So if you're, and I don't actually use a contour color for that. I kind of do that more to bronze. But if you would like to contour yours, definitely go with the cooler shade like that and do the same technique. And then I'm just going to take a small brush and go down the sides of my nose. Now, I do like to really contour my nose. And I do kind of bring it into my eye socket here. And then right down here at the end, that's going to make it smaller. So I kind of add these shadows and then go back over with a fluffy brush to blend it all in, because we don't want to have anything too harsh over here. And I don't know what this little reflection spot is. If anybody knows, let me know, because I really don't know what that is. But if it's bothering anyone, I'm sorry, I'll figure it out. Okay, so at this point, we've got our foundation, concealer, cream contour, we've baked, and we've bronzed. So now I'm going to go in with my Milani blush. And this is an Illuminoso. I love this blush. Oh my gosh. I was kind of late to jump on this bandwagon, but it is so pretty. And it just really does add that extra luminosity to the skin, which I've really been loving. I used to be such a matte face girl. I loved matte everything, but now I'm all about the glow. I love it. So again, I constantly keep a fluffy brush next to me to just go over everything a billion times. Okay, I'm back, and I guess I wasn't recording, but I just applied my highlight. I just used my Morphe Continuous Setting Mist to spray all over the face to make sure we really set in those powders and made it look smoother and more skin-like, but it also prepped us for our highlight, because I do like to apply my highlight when my face is kind of damp, just so it really intensifies that color. But I just used my Wet n Wild illuminator on my Cupid's bow and my nose and chin. And I took my Artist Couture Loose Pigment Highlight in shade Illuminati on my cheeks. So here we are. And then I'm just going to go back in with that fluffy brush and kind of make sure we don't have any little glitters anywhere. And I did say a second ago too, I think it might have gotten cut out, but make sure when you're highlighting that you're highlighting based on what your skin allows. So just keeping in mind that if you add any highlight near any blemishes or any little spots, it is going to emphasize that. So just kind of work with that. If you have spots up here on your chin or anything, don't highlight in those areas so that it doesn't intensify it. So now we've got our base. I'm just going to go again with this Morphe setting mist and just really set that in place. And now we're going to do brows. So I am going to go back in with that Artist Couture highlight, and I'm going to take a little brush. Okay, yeah, this Morphe M431. This is my favorite brush for highlighting the inner corner and the brow bone. It's just a really small domed brush, but it does a really good job. So I'm going to take this and just dip into that highlight. And just go right over. Okay, so I'm back and we're just going to go ahead and start on our brows. So like I said, I'm taking the Anastasia Dip Brown Medium Brown. I'm just going to lightly tap into that. Normally I would use taupe, but since my root color is showing back through, I'm using brown today. And I'm starting by just drawing a line, basically underlining my brow. Like that. We're gonna go on the other side. And the main thing is to take a really light hand, girl. It can get crazy. So now, second step, I'm basically just going on top of my brow and creating a line. And now we're going to start to create the arch. So, now I'm just filling in the middle with the rest of the product that we use. This is kind of how it's looking. And then I'm just going to turn my brush and start doing upwards motions in the front of the brow to create some nice little hairs. So I do want that part to be lighter than the rest. And if you do go in too heavy with it or anything, just take a spoolie and go over it like I just did. Just kind of blend that. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow off camera and I'll be right back. I also wanted to say too, I've been thinking about wanting to make videos of me doing other people's makeup. So just let me know if that's something that you guys would want to see. I know there's a lot of girls that have been saying they want me to do their makeup for a video, so I feel like that could be fun. Is that something that you guys think you'd want to see? Just let me know so we can get on that for you guys. So like I did with the other brow, I'm just going in creating little strokes like that. This is kind of what we have. And it's really, really important to make sure you're going in and brushing those brows. I'm just going to take the Sultry palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills, and I'm going to go in with this taupe color right here. It's called Twig. I'm just going to take a fluffy Morphe brush and just kind of dust this on my eyelids so they don't look white. So I'm just going to kind of blend that. I'm just doing back and forth windshield wiper motions and then circular motions. I like to do both to really blend that in. But you see, that kind of just gives my lids a wash of color. And I even like to take it like over here. And I literally just barely tapped into that eyeshadow. It's very pigmented. That's one thing I love about Anastasia shadows. But just be aware of that a little bit goes a long way. And this is what it's looking like right now, guys. I wanted to do something more natural today. More everyday, because I'm taking time to explain this look today, but typically it takes me about 30 minutes, so even if I have to be at work at 7, I can wake up at 6:30 and do this whole look and be good. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the Kat Von D tattoo liner, and we're gonna do some wing liner. So I'm gonna show you guys how I do that. So basically I start in the inner corner, and I love to use a felt tip pin. This one's really good from Kat Von D, or the Stila one is really good. So those are kind of my favorites. But I just start right here, and I start drawing a line. And I go over it and make it as even as possible. I'm going to try to do this slow for you guys because I'm so used to doing it. I normally do it really fast. But I really want to break it down. So basically I just drew a line right across my lash line. Now I'm just going back over that line and cleaning it up like that. Okay, so you're going to have something that looks like this. Then I'm going to start at the end of my lashes and just drag a line out towards where my brow ends, like that. And then I'm going to start about right here and connect it and just fill it in. So you're I always like to tell people I kind of draw a stencil. And I just color that in. Okay, then you should get a wing that looks kind of like that. Mine normally looks different every day that I do it, but that's normal. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do the other eye and pop on some mascara, and then I'll be back to show you guys how I apply my lashes. Okay, so I just trimmed my lashes, and I'm just gonna take the Duo lash glue, and what I always like to say is to use the black Duo lash glue because when it applies kind of a light gray color, and when it's ready for you to put the lashes on, it turns a dark gray. So that makes it a lot easier for people that aren't as familiar with lashes to know when is a good time to apply them, because you don't want to apply them when the glue's too wet. You do want to do it when they're tacky. So I'm just going to apply lash glue. In the meantime, I'm going to apply my Kylie lip kit in shade Kylie. Ugh, I love this. I love this liquid lipstick. It's so pretty. So I'm just going to take the liner first. And now we got our lippy on. We're almost done, y'all. So the liner's looking good. Brows are looking good. Skin's looking good. Alright, so I'm going to take my little sleigh mirror. Go ahead and apply these lashes. And do make sure that the glue is dry enough. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and apply them. I think they're dry enough now. So I'm just going to place it on that line and connect the corners. And look at your lashes too. I know with these there's some that are pointed down. Sometimes you don't want those to poke you in the eye when you get them on, so go ahead and just get those off. And just applying it and connecting. These lashes are huge. I love them. I need to stop blinking. Okay, they definitely changed these lashes because they look way bigger than how they normally do on me. Okay guys, so here's the final look for today. It's just based on a flawless face with a nude lip, nude pinky lip, and some lashes and winged liner. And I really like how it came out. So I hope you guys did too. Definitely leave me comments down below about what you guys want to see next so I can go ahead and get on filming that for you. And you guys have a great day and I'll see you next time. Bye guys.